What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to make chili, the way chili's supposed to be made. Chili with ground beef, like you put on a hot dog. That's not chili. I'm going to show you how to make Texas chili, New Jersey style. Alright, start off with one onion. You can put more onions in if you want. That's just not my thing. Not crazy about onions. It's going to cook for a long time, so you're going to go ahead and dice this up to medium large, or however you like it. If you want the onions to disappear, like I really want them to do, I'm going to cut them up small. Or like the funky stuff, cut off there. Cut them up nice and small. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're eating it. It's not. Doesn't have to be crazy. You don't have to get crazy. This homemade chili is going to make a lot of chili. So put that out of the way. Try and get all the skins out of that. I don't want to chew on any skins when I'm doing this. Now I'll go over the ingredients as we put them in, so you don't have to get crazy measuring it all out. If it's easier for you, you can do it that way. Alright, get all the onions out of here. The difference between real Texas chili and chili that you get in the can is they use ground beef. In Texas, they don't use ground beef. They use beef, like chunks of beef, not a bunch of ground up crap. So get that out of the way. So cut your beef into little pieces. This is going to cook for a long time. So this is top round London broil beef round cubes. So this is going to cook for maybe 3, almost 4 hours. So get some beers. This is one of those things you set it up and just leave it and let it cook. And the longer it cooks, the better it'll get. This will be like the kind of chili you'd get if you were eating off a chuck wagon. They're not going to bust a move with some ground beef and like something you put on a Sabrett hot dog. That's not going to happen. And what I found is Texans get insulted if you give them ground beef chili like we eat here, like really been out of shape. It's like if you give them bad cornbread and ground beef chili, they want to scalp you. So we're going to make an authentic chili here, the way it's supposed to be. Make nice little cubes. This isn't crazy. I don't know if I'm supposed to be singing like cowboy songs, Get Along Little Doggy or something, but this is authentic cowboy chili. Season her up. Smoked peppercorns, as usual. Nice smoky flavor there. A little no salt adobo on the beef. Mix it up with our hands here. We're not uptight. We'll use our hands. If they're clean, they're like the best cooking tools in the world. All right, wash my hands here. Okay, move you guys over here. Now, one of the best pots to use to make chili is a Cruz pot, but that pot is like $315. The pot does make a difference, but I chose the Rachel Ray pot. Exact same thing as the Cruz, but it was $22 in Kohl's. So I'm not spending almost $400 on a pot. It's not going to happen. All right. About a tablespoon of butter. Just plain old butter. And the reason why these pots work out better is the heating is more even on them. As the heat goes through the pot, you don't have hot spots. And this is cast iron covered in enamel. So go ahead and put your butter in there. Let it get nice and hot. And you start to brown your beef. Now, for the sake of time, I'm not going to brown it too much, but you should brown it for like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm just going to give you the basic idea, and I'm going to cook this for almost 4 hours. So, let me show you what we put in here to make our authentic Texas chili. Put our onion in there. Okay, this is what goes in it. First off, we're going to put 7 ounces of pico de gallo. It's almost like salsa, it's just a little spicy. We're going to mix that in there. I'm going to get a honey jar out here. I'm going to measure out 16 ounces of water in there, twice. Nice and easy. Giving you things you can work with here. Alright, mix her up. Alright, very important. Sazon. It's a Spanish spice. It's not really spice, it's a seasoning. These little packets are like dynamite. You don't need too much of them. We're going to go with 3 packages of Sazon. I don't like a lot of beans floating in my chili. That's just not me. So I'll use refrieds. 3 packages of Sazon. 1 can of tomato paste. Now we're going to use this tomato paste can again. We're going to use it to measure out Louisiana hot sauce. And I find this one works best for chili. So, I'm going to fill that sucker 3/4 of the way up. Right in there. Hungarian hot paprika. About a tablespoon. There. Alright, chili powder. 2 tablespoons. Cumin. Tablespoon. Cayenne pepper. Tablespoon. Turmeric. 3 teaspoons. Mix it up. Get all that combined in there. Now we're going to put refried beans in at the end. So 45 minutes before we're done, we're going to twist these beans in there. I can't put them in there now because what will happen if I put them in there now, they'll burn and stick to the bottom. So I want this to be a little slicker, a little more water I want to put in here. So we're going to go ahead and put the 3rd honey jar in here. And each one of these honey jars is 7 ounces. At least I think it's 7 ounces. But it doesn't really matter. You have the honey jar to measure it. Medium heat. That's always a joke. So we're going to go a slow roll boil. Slow. We don't want it to burn. We're going to go ahead and put our top on. And if we spent the money on that expensive pot, we would have like, I don't know, $600 chili. But we only spent like 21 bucks in the pot. So one of the tricks is you take it, edge it off to the side like that so the steam escapes. Some of the heat goes in, comes out, but not all of it gets trapped in there because we don't want to boil it. We just kind of want to braise it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for like 3.5, 4 hours, so I'm not going to be hanging with you. I'll show you the end product later.